Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
Good. How about you, man?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
You're chilling. You're vibing and everything.
Yeah, I'm actually going to perform at my grandpa's retirement home after this. Funny enough,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
That's
He's been wanting me to come over. He's been telling his friends about me at his retirement home, so I feel like I got to show out for him.
yo. That's sick. What? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Okay.
yeah. So I'm singing like a lot of old songs and stuff, but doing
Ooh.
some originals.
Okay. What do you have? What is your covers that you got planned, Riley?
Doing That's Life and Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra, doing All Shook Up by Elvis, and let me think.
You got all the classics for
Oh,
them.
LOVE.
Oh, LOV? Really?
Yeah, LOVE by Nat King Cole. The L is
Mm,
for the way you look. That one. Yeah. All the
dang.
classics.
All the
Yeah.
classics. All the classics. We love it. We love it. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, just had a friend's birthday party last night, so I'm
Oh,
head hurts a little bit, but
yeah.
we're pushing through.
Hey,
How
we
about you?
we get there. We have those things happen, you know. I'm a little tired today too. I got home late. I had to photograph actually the paper kites last night. They're indie alternative band from Australia, so that was
Dope.
fun.
Where at?
From Winnipeg actually, in Winnipeg, Canada.
Oh, bet. I
Yeah.
was just in Vancouver.
Oh, sick.
I don't really know geography that
No,
well.
you're
Is that
good.
on the other side?
That's in, so you know where
Winnipeg's
Minneapolis is?
East Coast more, right? Or is it
So Vancouver
Central?
is West Coast, and
Yeah, yeah.
then and Winnipeg's in, Central. So like
Oh, Central. Okay.
right above Minneapolis.
Oh, okay. For
Yeah,
sure. For sure.
yeah, cool. Yeah, I love Vancouver. It's probably my favorite place in Canada, other than like here. But yeah, it's so beautiful and everything. But
Yeah, it was really nice. We went to the Stanley Park.
ooh,
Um, well, we went around like we went on this like ferry to North Vancouver. But yeah, my friend lives in Seattle,
mm,
so we
okay,
just like drove up from there.
nice. Yeah, it's like a quick drive. It's like only like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, if that.
Yeah, it was good. It was yeah, it was a fun time. But
Nice.
yeah, that was my first time in Canada.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now you got to do a tour now in Canada. That's the thing. You
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
went
That'd
there
be
once,
awesome.
now you got to tour across Canada. That's the
Yeah, I
thing.
wanna go to Toronto.
Dude, everyone does. I don't get the hype. I've been
Oh,
there.
really?
I've been there. I think once or twice now, and I'm like,
Uh,
I don't get the hype. It's not that big, but
oh,
also
okay.
it's yeah. I don't know. I generally don't get it. I feel like Vancouver's more the hype, but
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I really like Vancouver. Yeah, we were walking around downtown
nice.
and yeah, it was a good time.
Good times. Good times. So, what's the meaning behind your name, Rowley? Is it your actual name, Rowley, or is it
Yeah, yeah. So
okay?
I'm actually my government name is Raul or Raul.
Okay,
Um, I'm Raul the third.
Raul the
So
third.
growing up,
What?
like my dad's Raul and I'm Raleigh. So I've just always been called
Oh,
Raleigh in my
okay.
family because
That's
like
cool.
that was just how we told you like that was how like people told us apart or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They call me Raleigh and they call him Raul. So.
Aw. And then you incorporate that as your artist name. I love that.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So
Sick.
it's just my name.
Cool.
But yeah,
Awesome.
people always kind of get confused because they don't know how to pronounce it or they don't. For some reason, I just always tell them, it's English is kind of weird, right? Because there's
Yeah.
Molly and there's Polly, but then like Raleigh,
Mhm.
if you spell Raleigh Rolly, you pronounce it Rolly,
Rolly. Raleigh.
right?
Rolly. Rolly.
But when you
Yeah.
say Molly is Molly, but we don't say Molly.
No, we don't.
It's such a weird thing,
That
right?
is
Like
weird. That's
Molly's
strange.
just not like in the English language. I don't know. It's
Huh.
weird. But yeah, so I think some people Spanish speakers they've called me Rauli or something like along those
Wow.
lines.
Yeah, because you're in
Raul,
Los Angeles, so yeah,
Raul.
you get a lot of Spanish people in the
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I
in
would say
California.
so. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm half Mexican, half
Oh,
Italian.
okay, cool. Oh,
Yeah, so I'm
that's a great mix.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
good mix. Yeah.
dude.
But yeah, so I'm half Hispanic, but I don't speak Spanish.
Don't.
My family's like third or fourth gen here.
Okay.
unfortunately, we don't speak Spanish, but I can slightly speak it. But
Hey,
yeah, so
that's
Raleigh's just my name.
Raleigh's the name. I like it. I like it. So you dropped a brand new album this month,
Hmm.
Rauly Unplugged Volume 2.
Hmm.
Of all your recent work acoustically, how long did it take to make?
Well, so we made those songs like throughout the year,
Yeah.
um, and I would say, but that album itself of just recording, since it's just guitar and vocals, it probably took a month, I would say,
That's
around.
not bad. That's really good,
Not
actually.
bad, yeah. And we kind of like me and my collaborator friend,
Mhm.
best friend Busco. We make all my songs are with him. We produce all the songs together, and it's his guitar on Raleigh Unplugged, and he's just an amazing. He's the best guitar player I've
Nice.
ever met, and so he's really quick with it, and we just did it pretty quick.
Nice. How'd you meet him by chance?
So we actually got connected through this other producer named Charlie Heat, and
Mm.
I sent my music to him through email when when I was still in college, and he discovered me, I guess you could say, kind of like gave me that push to like start pursuing this as a career or professionally. And he said, "Yeah, I know this producer named Busco, and I think you guys would really mesh well." And it was almost 3 years ago now.
3
So
years, okay.
yeah.
So, you've been starting this thing, what when did you first start, like, this project, I guess, really?
My first song came out January 2022.
Okay, so you just came up after COVID, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
did, I was in a band in high school, and I had another project, like, so I have,
Mm,
like, been writing music for a long time. It's just, I feel this is, like, my professional project, like, my
mm,
professional, push, and, like, going by my own name to, like, my actual name. It's
yeah,
just my true, like, music and my true self, so
nice. You're going the long-term game, that's the main thing, and
yeah.
that's what you're going for. I love it.
Mhm.
I love it. When you make acoustic music, do you take influences of any other artists on how they done acoustically tracks? Like this would be cool to take inspiration from this artist or this said person or something like that. Did you get any inspiration from this
Um
project or no?
I don't know if I necessarily for acoustic versions, but I will say growing up, I started playing guitar and singing. That's like my roots. Like, I would just play acoustic guitar and sing at shows
Mm.
and everything, like junior high, like choir concerts, like all
Okay,
that
cool.
stuff. My biggest influences were always like, well, during that time, and I mean still today, but I would say my acoustic influences are like John Mayer, Jack Johnson, Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Those are probably my big, acoustic influences for sure.
Nice.
So yeah, I would say it's probably that.
Okay.
But I've also
Cool.
just always loved acoustic versions of songs. I
Yeah.
think it shows a different,
It's
it almost becomes a whole different song, honestly, when it's an acoustic
yeah.
version, and you get to kind of, hear the song in a new light. So
And yeah, I absolutely love always acoustic stuff. So when I was hearing your stuff, I'm like, oh, he did it right. Because there's artists that manipulate like the vocals so much, and you went as raw as you could. And that's what I feel like acoustic should be.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely intentional.
Hmm.
That is like I also don't like how I people will do acoustic versions, but then they just use the exact same vocals and
Yeah,
just put guitar
that's
under
a
it. I'm like,
big
what?
pet peeve for me, man. It's
Yeah,
so
I'm
bad.
like, you didn't even change the vocals. You just used the exact same vocals. So yeah, no, Stu, we like with my unplugged prod, I've like made it like that I'm always gonna do an acoustic album every year. So that's why like it's volume two because it's my second year. So every year it's gonna keep going.
Yeah, that's what
And
I was gonna ask. Is there gonna be a volume 3 and
yeah,
such? But
yeah.
yeah,
So that's the
okay.
plan right now. The actual well, my original plan was to release it in December
Oh wow.
every year, and we've already kind of
Okay.
messed that up because I
Yeah.
released it in March. So technically, this was of last year's songs, if that
Hey,
makes sense.
we could you could still continue doing it, and you could
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
this year, and
We
then
just
boom,
'cause
you get
we
two.
released another EP, so we released another EP at the end of the year, so that's why. So because I released 2 EPs last year, so
Yeah, you've
we're
been
working on
busy.
that.
You've been busy, my dude.
I mean, we're just always making music. I think me and Booska are just always creating. Like, we just always have songs in, like, the pipeline, I guess.
Yeah.
We're just like yeah. I mean, I'm just someone, like, I don't think I'll ever be that artist that is, like, waits, like, 2 years to release music.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
I just couldn't do that
Yeah.
because 'cause I'm always creating, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically why I try to keep busy because I have to, or I will go crazy if I don't create.
That's fair. Well,
Yeah.
also, I guess in a sense with social media too, everyone's like, "Oh, we need to hear new music from this artist like pronto."
Right, and
And so
that's it too,
that's
you
a
know, I
thing
wanna
too.
keep giving like, fans and people more music, it's more opportunities to get discovered, more opportunities for new people to discover me, so, yeah, I don't see you I've never been the type to be like I guess as long as the quality doesn't go down,
Yeah,
but, I don't think it does because we kinda stay, like, a year ahead of everything,
that's
so
good.
we still, like you know what I mean? Like, we're not rushing the process, I guess, like, we're just releasing a lot of music.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta be like either quality or quantity. Like that's the main
Yeah,
difference, right?
I don't wanna sacrifice quality for sure, so we'll see what happens, but I will never be, like, someone that's like, he hasn't released a song in 2 years or 5 like, 5 years is nuts to me, but I don't know.
Hey, that's I feel like that's a lot more or less in the bigger artist sphere where they're like, yeah, let's
Right.
actually go more in this 5 year, 4 year realm of things. I don't get why they don't do it anymore of like, hey, every 2 years or something like that. Or even a
Yeah, like, I
year.
guess potentially if no, I think when I see more success, I think I still would not wait that long.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I don't know. I mean, I can't say never though, but we'll see.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you'll get a big record deal and then everyone's gonna be like, okay, where's this project after it's been what is it, a year? Year two? I
Yeah.
don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
We'll
I don't
see.
know, we'll see. I mean, we're pretty quick too, like, me and Busco make a lot of music really fast and just it's just we're just in a really good,
Good grind right now.
yeah, just grinding and just in a
Nice.
really good, like, place and just, it's just like clockwork for us now, and it's
Cool.
just what we do.
Nice. What's your favorite song acoustically that you've done, probably?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I really like It's Not Fair.
Oh, good one.
That one actually I wrote on guitar first.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I would say It's Not Fair. It's Not Fair is probably my favorite, because
Mm-hmm.
I wrote that on guitar, so it kinda started as an acoustic song, and so I feel I like that it's seen it how I wrote it, I guess, and then also Rainy Night,
Ooh.
I really like, because that one's has more of, like, trap bass or like a 808, so
Yeah.
I feel like seeing it acoustic or hearing it acoustic is a whole different vibe,
I love
and I
that.
like that.
Yeah. 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 No, dude, you have a good discography. Like I've been listening. I'm like, dude, you have some bangers. I've
Oh, so
discovered
appreciate
bangers,
it.
my dude.
Appreciate it,
I
bro. Yeah,
love
I
it.
mean, I think we really try to make what we love and we're very diverse.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you heard like we have like a reggaeton song, we have like a disco song. We have a bunch of different
I need to look at this more. Wait,
types of
what?
songs. Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of different songs and we've had some people tell us, don't you need to stick to one lane, but honestly, like I just think it's more interesting and more
Oh
fun to
yeah.
just um
I feel like yeah, I think like what you're doing, if you're genre hopping, it's good to figure that out first because you're still discovering yourself. You're still discovering your music. You're trying new things, trying new stuff
right.
out and seeing what fans like. And if fans like
Yeah,
this, they dig it. Continue doing it. And
exactly.
and also you're doing what you love. So that's the main
Mhm.
thing too, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Like I do think if, like down the line I want to do any genre I would. I think it keeps people interested and
Mm,
keeps things interesting. And
yeah.
sometimes I don't like when an artist just writes the same song over or releases and writes the same song over and over again. It's like this is the exact same song just over and over again. I mean, I get it though. I
But
get it. I
I
mean,
get it. It's
it works, but
if it works for them, it works for them, I guess. I don't know. How's the feedback from fans going with your music so far?
it's good. I mean, I think I do want more feedback from new people,
Yeah.
I think. Um, but I feel the people that have are fans are just fans of me and they just will like it, you know.
Yeah.
So I have the best and you know, they're really sweet and yeah,
Nice.
it's been good. I mean, they know what I do and they know I have different types of genres. I mean, they've been around for a while, so they know, you know, I kind of like keeping them on their toes a little bit, you know,
Okay.
but they know that the acoustic album's coming every year and yeah, they
Nice.
enjoy it.
Dope. So you're based in LA, like I mentioned, but I go to LA quite a bit. And if someone
Mhm.
were to go to LA, what's the best food and coffee shop you would recommend to someone checking out LA, Raleigh? Yeah.
Ooh, I don't really. Um, did you say coffee
Yeah,
shop?
coffee,
I
also
don't
food.
really, I don't really drink coffee,
Okay.
but our favorite spot is Tatsu Ramen.
Mm,
Love that one. Um, yeah, I love Tatsu Ramen. Um, yeah, I would say that.
okay. Cool. What's your favorite thing that you get at Tatsu Ramen?
Oh, the hippie ramen. It's really good. It's like vegan,
Ooh.
but I'm not even vegan, but it's just
Okay.
really good.
Okay. Okay. The
It's really good.
next time I
It's
go
on
to LA, I'll get
Inspire,
that.
it's on Melrose. That's like where me and Busco go a lot. But yeah, I think I really like ramen and pho and sushi and yeah.
Dude, pho or pho. I always mix it up if it's pho or
Oh
pho.
yeah, yeah.
I always
I think it's
do.
pho. I'm pretty positive it's pho, but yeah.
Yeah, I
I know
think
it
it's
looks
pho
like
too.
pho. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, but yeah, absolutely love sushi too. So literally, sushi
Yeah.
is amazing, and especially West Coast sushi. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
ooh, yeah. What made you want to get into music, Raleigh? I guess, of course, the
Yeah.
upbringing and everything.
Um I've been singing since I could talk. My
Mhm.
family sings like not professionally, but my family loves music
Yeah.
and you know, growing up we do like family karaoke and like
Mm,
there's like pictures of me at like 2 years old with the mic like singing. So music's always been just a part of my life like since I could remember. Um I would say it was really my family that got me into it. My dad plays guitar. And my grandma actually worked for Fender Guitar. So that's kinda how it all started.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
she
huge.
was one of Leo Fender's, like, original assembly people, like, she would assemble guitars in the '50s. So,
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty crazy, actually, like, if you get, like, a 50s Fenders that like an original guitar, it could have her name inside because she would have to sign off on like the parts. So like you know it's like a legit thing if you see Mary, like her name's Mary or her name was Mary, and if you see her signature in it, then you know it's like legit.
dang.
That's how my dad got into it because she worked for them, and then he would get guitars from her.
Mm.
So like we have a bunch of Fender guitars like in my house. So growing up, we always had guitars, and my mom's side sings a lot and does karaoke. So yeah, but
Dang.
it's funny because I knew I wanted to do it professionally and wanted to pursue a career. I just never
Mhm.
thought it was possible. I guess you know I don't know why. I just was like not I don't know. I just never thought it was possible. Even though
Yeah.
I'm in LA, like where I mean,
Yeah.
now I realize how possible it is, you know, but just
Mhm.
growing up, it was just like you go to college and you get a job. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I realized it was so possible, you
yeah.
know?
Well,
And I
yeah,
had to
you're in LA, so it's the perfect spot to get start off as a music career and everything because
yeah, for
it's the
sure. And
best
it's just
place.
like you go to shows and there's just like someone that I just saw blow up on TikTok right there and you can just talk to them. Like
What?
it's
What?
like crazy. It's like I'll see like I have so many instances where like I don't know. I have my life's pretty weird, bro. Like I'll like have instances where I would like see like someone on social media or whatever, and then like the next week I'll meet them in person. Like it's so weird. Like it's happened multiple times. Like it's so weird.
I
All
got
my friends, like my family, they're like, "You're just weird. Like you have some weird energy or something." Like I don't know, not
and
weird energy, but just like you know what I mean. Like it's just crazy. Like
and that's how you collaborate with people, my dude. When you see them, just
right.
like, hey, this is my name. So
Right,
right?
exactly. And that's something I'm working on because I do think I should, do that a little more.
Yeah.
I'm very much, like, more of just, like, meeting people and talking
Mhm.
to them. I never and then I'll be like, "Oh, shit, I forgot to, like." Sometimes it's like, "Oh, I forgot I like to, like, plug my music or
That
anything." Like,
yeah,
I'll just talk to them.
yeah.
So that's something I have to work on for sure. But, yeah, love to collaborate and yeah, LA is the place to be.
Yeah.
But
Do you go so I guess do you go to a lot of, like, concerts or shows in LA? Because there's always something going on
I
in
mean,
LA.
I won't I really don't go to, like, big shows,
Yeah.
I guess you could say, like, big artists. I go to a lot of, like, rising artist
Mm,
showcases, like, songwriter showcases, and,
nice.
yeah, it's really good. I try to go out and also just, like, industry, like, parties or,
Mm,
like, things like that. Like, I just try to just, that's part of it as well,
mhm.
like, unfortunately, you have to well, I guess not unfortunately, but you have to pop out and you have to just be out there and meet people or else no one's gonna know who you are, so
Yeah, that's true. Do you consider yourself, like, an introverted person, or are you outgoing person?
I think I'm an extrovert, I would
Yeah.
say. I guess, like, what is it? Like, a extroverted
Extrovert
introvert,
is
I
yeah.
guess? I like talking to people, I love meeting people, I love hearing other people's stories, but, I do like my alone time as well, and,
Yeah.
I need to recharge sometimes, but, I think I'm an extrovert probably.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's really good. Um, well, that's a good thing as an artist because you need to be extroverted, right? So,
Right,
uh,
right. Yeah.
unless there's the odd person that's introvert, I don't know. Is there any artists that are introverted? You think? I'm trying to think.
I
There's
don't know, I
any.
think it's just hard in today's music
Mm,
industry to be an introvert when you have to, like, be online and have a presence as much as you have to in order to sustain a career. Like, I think there's a lot of older artists that are introverts and it
mhm,
works, but
maybe.
yeah.
What has been your favorite showcase that you've been to in Los Angeles?
Well, I always love to go to Jesse and Friends.
Ooh,
Jesse, she's the Grammy winning, I want to say, songwriter,
oh, cool.
and she sets this showcase up every month, and there's just some huge songwriters that perform, and it's interesting because so songwriters, write the songs, but they don't perform it. So it'll be like, oh, like this guy wrote like 3 Rihanna songs and he'll like be singing Rihanna, but it's like how he wrote it on the piano. Like
That's
it's so
sick.
interesting. Like it's
That's
crazy.
cool.
And I'm just like looking around, like there's just legends on this stage and we're just like right here. It's at this venue called Hotel Cafe that I
Oh,
performed at a bunch of times. So it's very like it's not a huge venue. It's like you're right there, and I'm like, "How is this?" That's like that's one of those LA things where I'm like, anyone could just buy a ticket to this and go to this, and you could meet so many people in the industry. Like, that's like an advantage of living in LA, and I think, and also I performed at the Rising Artist version of that showcase called Uncut Gems, and so that was fun. So I've known Jessie now for 2 years, and she puts that on, and it's just super awesome. It's
nice.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, my last time in Los Angeles was February actually. And I did go to Hotel Cafe for the first
Oh,
time, and it was dope. I got to actually photograph and see Caitlin Tarvner. She's a singer songwriter from. She played what is it? Love interest of Kendall from Big Time Rush actually.
oh, okay.
So got to see her perform at Hotel Cafe like a month ago, or yeah, it was a month ago. So it was cool.
Yeah, I love that venue. I've performed there like 4 times now.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
But I've only performed in the big room once. There's
Okay.
a smaller room. I don't know if you there's a smaller room on the right. There's 2 rooms.
Okay. No, I went to the big room. I didn't go to the small room, but
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I I did some showcases in the small room, and then
Hmm,
I did a showcase in the big room.
cool.
But
Cool.
yeah, I like Hotel Cafe. It's dope.
It's a nice venue. It's a very nice, intimate venue. It feels a
Yeah,
lot very homey, like intimate. It's nice. It's very nice. I like it.
yeah, and there's like some big people that perform there. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool to see like people like that up close, and that's like the other thing I love about Jesse and Friends is that like they'll just randomly bring up like super famous people. Like one of the guys is just like performing and then he's like, "Welcome my friend Jojo." And it was just like Jojo. I'm just like, "What?"
Wait,
She's
what?
another songwriter brought out Victoria Justice. Yeah. Brought her out. Yeah, dude. Like there's big name and like I'm
Bro,
like, how is this not like bigger? Like it's crazy, dude. Like I'm like, what? Like
Victoria Justice in a
maybe
showcase. All right,
maybe
I'm moving to LA.
dude, you gotta go to Jesse and Friends next time you go to LA.
Okay, we'll
Yeah, you
do.
gotta go. It's
How
awesome.
often do they do it? That's the thing.
It's every month.
Every month. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Next time I'm in LA, I'll try to book it in between when I figure that out and be like, okay,
Yeah,
let's
and
check this out.
she also just they all like she'll give kind of like a small interview before the sets and she'll give advice to song like be like what would you tell yourself as a younger songwriter, so it's also just a good thing to like
Mm,
hear their advice. Like
nice.
it's really cool. It's
That's
a really
cool.
cool event.
That's dope, and that's great that you're involved with that, Raleigh. That's
Yeah, I love it.
nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you on, well, yeah, you mentioned about TikTok. So you're on TikTok probably, right?
Yeah, I post every day. But it's I've only had like a couple viral moments.
Viral.
And it's funny because you have one and you're like, this is it. I did it. Like now I'm ready. Where are the labels? But like, it doesn't work that way. You have to have many viral moments. I mean, unless it's like millions of views.
Yeah.
But my song "This Is Love" has actually been popping off on there recently because it was just Valentine's Day, and it's a love song.
Ah,
So like all these businesses were using it, and I'm just like, like I don't get any cut for this. Like it kind of sucks.
oh,
That's like the one thing about TikTok where I'm like, they're using like our songs to sell products, but we don't get any money. So I think we get
dang.
money on the back end, like, but we don't get any money from the product. So I'm just like, it's a little like gray area. But again, I'm just like super grateful to have that exposure. Like one of the videos had 15 million views that was on my song in the background. Yeah, crazy.
15.
But like I'm still trying to figure out how to transfer that onto like Spotify. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
yeah.
Because I haven't really seen that huge of growth on Spotify, like from
Oh,
it. So that's unfortunate. But
yeah.
yeah, TikTok might get banned actually in the
Yeah.
US. I don't know if you've heard, but
Yeah. I've
yeah.
been hearing about that so much on my feed in
I
Canada.
know
I'm just like,
every
okay.
TikTok getting banned, TikTok getting
Yeah.
banned. It's like,
Okay. Yeah.
but I actually made a video about it too, funny enough. But yeah. just airing myself out. But
Dude, I'm gonna get that on my recommended now. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like,
hilarious.
oh, there's Raleigh. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, TikTok's TikTok. It's like,
Do you like it? Do you hate it? What are your feelings?
I think it's great that we can just post something on our phone and it has the opportunity to reach millions of people. And that's something we take advantage of. Or or we don't like we're not so thankful like that technology exists. Like it's a great tool. But I will never dictate what I do from TikTok. Like if I I say this like, like I was talking to the songwriter and she's like, yeah, it's really frustrating because I'll write this song and the artist will love it. And then they'll post it on TikTok and it doesn't blow up. So then they don't release it. So they're like
What?
basing what they release off of like what blows up on TikTok. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's crazy, right? And then I told her, I'm like, well, if I did that, I wouldn't release any songs because none of my songs blow up on
Yeah.
TikTok. So, like,
Like,
and it's like I saw this other like I saw this other post where they were saying like imagine you're like a painter and you like posted an unfinished like painting and you were like, how does this look to you guys? And then like you didn't finish it if people didn't like say that they loved it. You know what I mean? It's like when you view it as like music is art, which is what it is, like none of this makes sense. And people forget that music is art. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not algorithms, it's not like business. I mean, there's music business, but at the end of the day, it is art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Music
but
is art for
I do like
people.
TikTok. I do like TikTok
That's
honestly, and
cool.
it's fun. It's fun.
It's fun. You go through the scrolling downhole spiral every
Oh,
so
I
often, but
know,
yeah,
dude. I hate
it's
when I
bad.
get the like, you've been scrolling a lot, or like the message they give.
Oh
I've
yeah.
gotten that like maybe I don't get it too often, but I have gotten it before, and I'm just like, oh shit, I need to put this down. Like you've been looks like you've been scrolling too long, or like it's like a little message they do for TikTok. I'm like, oh no.
I don't get that. I get videos of like say, "Oh, you've been scrolling too long. Let's get you watching a TV show now." I'm like,
Oh
"Wait,
no.
what?" So literally, it's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, SpongeBob, you've been scrolling too much. Okay, let's watch SpongeBob." I'm like, "Okay, I'm watching SpongeBob now on TikTok. It's
Yeah.
amazing."
But I think TikTok, not even just for music, but for people in general, like, which is what they've been talking about, the TikTok ban is very important because people can spread their ideas on there and you see different viewpoints that you wouldn't see otherwise. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think TikTok's cool, but
Mhm.
I will never base my art or what I do off of it.
Yeah.
And I will never feel discouraged if I post something and it doesn't get views or likes or whatever. Like,
Mm.
as long as I like it. So
Yeah. That's the same thing with me for photography thing. I post on TikTok, I get maybe 200, 300 views. I'm like, "Hey, people like the photos. It's just TikTok's just dumb." So,
yeah, and it's crazy because I'll get like 200 views and then 50 likes. And I'm like,
yeah.
why is it stopping then? That means one in every four people that saw it liked it. And TikTok's just gonna stop it. I don't understand how the algorithm works, bro. Like I'm literally like, this makes no sense. Like, I don't know what
It's
it is.
dumb. It's
It's
dumb.
dumb.
I hate it. I hate it. That's why we have YouTube instead.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. I've been posting on YouTube Shorts actually, too.
Good. Good. I've been telling so many artists, so many people to get onto YouTube Shorts, and that's where it's at right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's been going crazy. Like I grew like I think I had like 1K subscribers and now I have like 3K subscribers since
Perfect.
posting.
Yeah.
Like it's because that just I've had a couple videos take off there that and then that's the other thing that that's you have to realize too is that like I've had videos that I post on TikTok that like, get 200 views and then I post it on YouTube and it gets thousands.
Yeah.
So it's like it wasn't the video, it was the algorithm. And
Mm-hmm.
that's like why I don't get the whole songs thing too, because it's like
It's dumb. It's
it's
very
just
dumb.
it's just dumb. It's
Yeah.
just like that's just the algorithm. It's not even the quality of the video.
Yeah,
And
I posted there was a TikTok video I posted like maybe a couple years ago. I did a video on Omegle and it was just basically trying to
mm,
get girls on Omegle. And I
mhm,
posted it on TikTok, 200, 300 views, okay? Posted
mhm,
on YouTube Shorts. This was just when YouTube Shorts was just starting.
mhm.
They recommended it like crazy on the trending page even. I got
Oh,
what is it? A million, 5 million
oh
views or
wow.
something. It was insane. Like legit, everyone, even in person, was like, "Yo, you're the guy that got called Eagle." I'm like,
Oh no.
dude, no, no, no. So it got up to me, but yeah, either way, like it,
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts recommendation is insane right now. So literally, I'm
Mhm.
telling so many people to get on it, and a lot of people aren't doing it, and I don't get why.
I don't know. It's weird to me.
Hmm.
It's like they tell you what to do, but artists don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It is frustrating because I do everything they tell you to do, and I'm not big yet, but you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like at least I know that I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing that artists don't wanna be in my position, like doing everything they can and still not blowing up, because then that would
Mhm.
make them feel bad or maybe it's like a self kinda like sabotage thing, I don't know. But I don't get that. I do hella research, I do my best, and
Yeah.
that's all you can do.
You do all your all, and that's the thing. Like I think a
So
lot of artists don't realize you have to put in the effort to make it.
well, because they see some people that
Mhm.
don't put in effort and blow up, and they think, "Oh, I'll just be like that guy." But
Well,
that guy's 1 in fucking 50 million or
yeah.
whatever, or hundreds of million, you know what I mean? And they're like, "Oh, I could be that." But when
Mhm.
you look at it, the artists that have long sustaining careers, like, work very hard, and they write music every day, and that's what you have to do if you want a long standing career.
Mhm.
All those artists that blew up overnight are gonna be forgotten overnight. It's like the same thing, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah. That's the thing.
unless they put in the work. There are a lot of
Oh,
artists that blow up overnight and then put in the work, and they're our favorite artists now.
hmm,
But
dope.
yeah.
That's cool. If you could pick any song on the internet that you wish you got to make, what would it be, Riley?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Ski. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
I don't know. Damn.
Mm.
I don't know. I really can't say. I mean, I make the music that I wanna make. I can't say. I mean, I do love Lil Uzi. I love Lil Uzi Vert, but I, like, also, like, just wouldn't make that music.
Oh yeah.
I do love hip hop music, so I guess it would be, like sometimes I wish I could, like, rap, like, I wanted to be, like, a rapper, like, for a bit in high school and stuff, like, so,
You can still do
yeah.
that route, Raleigh.
I kinda learned that it's not really I don't know. It's just not real people could don't buy it from me because it's not my, I don't know. I don't think it's who I am actually. Like, at my core,
Mm,
like I told you before, I am a singer-songwriter,
yeah.
started playing guitar and singing. That
Mhm.
but I do love hip hop,
Nice.
rap, yeah.
Okay. But if you had to pick a song, though, that's the real question.
I don't wanna, like, say the wrong
No, you're
song.
fine. You're
I
fine.
can't say, I can't
You
say.
can't
I
say.
mean, I guess, like, all time, like,
Mhm.
I do love even because 'cause I'm singing it today, "That's Life" by Frank Sinatra,
Yeah,
I love that song,
it is a good
and
song.
I think it's a great message, like, I wish I wrote that like, I actually wanna write a song like that, like, I that's, like, a song idea I have, like, for me to write a song like that, because I just love that message, and I love that song so much,
Okay, we're
like
gonna go into the studio now and write this song. Here we
Yeah.
go. Here we go. There we go. Sick. Okay. What was your first concert you went to, Riley?
Hmm. I think well, I think my first concert was, like, a Radio Disney or, like, type concert when I was,
Wait,
like,
what?
7 with my family.
No.
Yeah.
You lucky bugger. You
Yeah.
lucky bugger.
Yeah, it's like freaking, like, Cheetah Girls, like, cast of High School Musical came out, like, shit like that. It was, like, 2007 or whatever, I don't even know. So, like, yeah,
Terrible.
but my first it's funny actually, my first, like, concert I went to, like, with my friends was Made in Tokyo. You've heard of him.
I've heard
He
the
had a
name.
song
Heard the name.
for Uber Everywhere.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so, yeah. But I used to go to also, Wango Tango is a festival that, um, I think it's Kiss FM.
Okay.
They're like just like our top 40 radio station
Okay.
in
Yeah.
they put on this festival.
Hmm. Neat.
Um, yeah, so I would go there, like, in junior high and stuff, so, yeah, I think, like, my first were more just, like, kinda like family types of concerts like that,
Nice.
like
Cool.
festival type. I
I
remember, like, like, it was actually sick, like, it was, like, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran, um, Adam Levine, like, and Maroon 5, like, One Republic. It was, like, heavy hitters, it was sick. And that's when I saw Ed Sheeran and I was like, "What he does is amazing with the loop pedal, dude. It's all him."
Dude,
Right.
you got everyone. You got to see everyone. Dude.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I was far away, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But still, you got to see a
he's sick.
lot of great people.
No, and Bruno Mars's voice is incredible.
Yeah. He
It's
was my
crazy.
second concert I went to. So my first concert was indeed the same thing as you actually was a Disney Channel band and
Oh, no way,
it was
really?
R5. It was
Oh,
R5.
yeah, yeah,
So that
yeah.
was my first concert and then literally the second one was Bruno Mars. So I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh,
bet.
dang. Okay."
Yeah, Bruno when was it? Like,
That was,
what era of
oh,
Bruno Mars? Was it, like, Just the Way You Are, or
just where
was
you
it,
are.
like
Yeah.
oh, it was, like, that era?
That era.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It was before Uptown Funk and everything. Like, yeah, it was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay, bet. See, because I saw him
like Grenade.
after that.
Oh, okay.
And I saw him do that with, like, the band.
Oh,
So sick.
yeah. I don't think he's
I don't know
come
if you remember, he had the dancers with him, like, that
right.
was his show that he did when that album it was so he's just so sick.
I don't think I've seen it. No, he has not been back since actually.
No,
Since
they did,
no.
he's did, the project with, Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
What are they called again? Do you remember?
I don't remember name
No
of
bother.
chance.
That's all good.
But
They'll
that's
come back.
fine. We'll look it up later. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. What kind of things do you do on your off time, Riley, when you're not working on music or hobbies, of course? Like your hobbies.
I mean, I kinda only do music,
Come
really.
on, man.
I mean, I do like I like football. I grew up playing football,
Oh, okay.
So, like, I do like football, I golf here and there
Mm.
with my friends, um, breweries, bars, and stuff like
Ooh.
that.
So you probably go to a lot of bars in LA and everything. Check out the local brewery.
Yeah, 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 and, that's really it. I mean, honestly, I really do just, like, make a lot of music, so, like, I
Okay,
don't know.
that's fine.
To me, this is, like, what I do for fun and what you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, it's just fun. Yeah, it is, but it's fun. I don't know. What's the saying? It's like, "If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life." Like, that's how I feel. Like, have you heard that
Oh
before?
no, not the classic,
Yeah,
classic
you
thing.
know that one, you know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
To
okay.
me, I get it, like, taking a break from making music, I get it, but, like oh, yeah, I go to the gym, I guess. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I really just
Casual.
make music,
Yeah, I
bro. I
go to the
don't
gym.
Yeah, I really just make music, but yeah, like, I try to do, like, some active shit, I guess,
That's
like,
good.
to get outside and
Well, you
stuff.
gotta get out. Yeah, you gotta get outside at least, Raleigh. If you don't get outside, then we have an issue here, man.
Yeah, gotta get the vitamin D.
Well, that's why you take pills for that
I
instead.
know, right? I need to, honestly.
Dude, I
There's a
started taking
period
those
where I was,
pills.
like, only stepping out at night. I'm like, I'd never see the sun.
Well, I'll bring the sun here towards you. There you go. The sun's coming towards you. We're good. We're
I know,
good.
and I always keep my room dark too. Like,
Dude.
I always have my, like, curtains closed, like,
Yeah,
I don't know
I
why.
do usually too, but then it's just like, oh, I need better lighting for camera wise. Then it's
Oh,
just like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
perfect. But then it's just like, yeah, no. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's
Yeah.
like it works. But do you have any new music in the sort that's gonna be releasing soon after? Of course, you just released the acoustic thing, but when's your
Yeah,
next thing that's releasing though?
probably gonna release something in May. I'm probably gonna release, like, yeah, we got, like, a whole 'nother EP, so
Okay, okay,
just finishing touches and, just
nice.
keep it rolling.
Keep
So,
it
yeah,
rolling.
probably, like, this summer, release another EP and
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned at the start you were doing a show for your grandpa, right? Grandpa or
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
As a
Any more shows or any two like do you want to probably tour any festivals and sort like tell me any show
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I'm looking to hop on a tour right now. It's
Oh.
not official, but yeah, I'm looking to hop on a tour. I don't have any shows coming up. I just did one maybe a couple weeks ago.
Oh, sick.
It was just me and the guitar.
Mhm.
And yeah, no shows right now, but yeah, stuff is in the works, so
Mhm.
hopefully we're
Hopefully.
we're hoping.
Where's your like if you had to pick like your dream tour, who would be like your arcs that you want to tour with?
Hmm.
Mhm.
I think I would do probably Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair. That's fair.
he's dope.
He's dope. He's really cool.
And he also just sells out. It would be
Oh yeah.
huge crowds, which would be dope.
Yeah. That's
Maybe Jonas Brothers, just for the
dude.
hell of it.
That would be a that would be a okay, okay. Well, to go back with the Disney era of the Radio
Yeah,
Disney and everything. Okay, I see you.
yeah,
See
exactly.
you. Get the nostalgia going. I like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
uh, yeah. I think
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. That's cool. Is it a big tour that you're doing? That you're possibly doing? Is it
It's a US tour, yeah.
oh
It's
shit.
pretty big. But I would probably I don't think I'm gonna do the full one. I'm probably just gonna I think we're trying for the just the West Coast.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, if you
Yeah, because there's it costs a lot of money to tour and everything, you know.
because yeah, you
People
need
don't
a
realize that. People don't realize that a lot of artists go into debt to tour.
yeah.
It's a lot of money now, especially today. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's just a lot of everything is just a lot of money. So
It sucks because a lot of artists don't like people want to see your artist tour this city or such, but you can't because of the costs and logistics and everything. And
right.
it's rough.
I know a lot of artists can't. A lot of like artists that have blown up like in other countries and stuff. It's like I have to pay for the plane for all my band. It's like that's already like $5,000 like
Yeah.
to pay flights. You know what I mean? It's like it adds up quick. So
Mhm.
like yeah, that's what's unfortunate. But like people will be like, come to UK or something. I'm like, it might be a while, guys, but I want to. I will eventually. But
Eventually, but
yeah,
speaking wise, right now, if you have 5K, then sure. But
yeah. I don't know why artists don't do like a GoFundMe, but they're already paying
yeah,
like for the ticket. So like that'd be weird to be like, oh, help me come. to
I feel
tour.
like that could be a new thing that could work. Actually, I feel like
Yeah,
if
did I just think of a new business, like a new
you
thing?
could
I think
have
it could
honestly.
work. Yeah, honestly.
See,
Yeah, you're
I was just talking to an artist actually recently that was UK based, and the thing about for us as for Canada, it's different for Canada and US and everything because we have to deal with visas and everything. But as for international artists, have to go through US, they have to go through visas. As for what I was reaching out and saw, UK artists don't have to have visas for Canada, which is weird.
right. You have to have a work visa to perform, right?
Yeah, it's a work visa for any like for even creatives in general, even like people in the band have to get work visas or in general. So
Mm.
it's rough. But what's weird about with our relationship with the UK and Canada, they don't need anything, which
Yeah,
is
that
so
is.
stupid.
That's weird.
And it's
Why is
weird.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it because of like the you guys are kind of connected,
Yeah, we're
right? Or
connected.
something?
That's why. I
Like
realized that after the fact. I'm
the
like,
Queen
oh.
or something, right?
Hmm?
Is it the Queen?
Yeah, it's because of the Queen and the monarchy and everything. That's why.
Okay, yeah. See,
Yeah.
I don't really know much about that, but
You're good. You're good.
yeah,
Most people
that's
don't.
cool.
But yeah. So anytime I'm like, hey, bands, I want to tour with you guys because I'm a photographer. Oh, you need a work visa.
Mhm.
Because it's American Canada, and they're like, oh, yeah, you need a visa, and it's
And it costs money?
it costs a lot of money. Well, no, if you go through management, I think it's actually cheap, but
Oh,
it's not
okay.
that bad. But management usually has to deal with that. But yeah, but hey, if you need a if you need a
Yeah,
photographer for your West Coast tour, let me know. But
yeah, I bet. That'd be
yeah,
sick.
yeah, that would be sick. I've done a couple like weekend tours for ours and everything, so it's cool. I'll send you my stuff for Raleigh and show you
Oh,
stuff. But yeah, but hope you get that tour if it plans out. We'll see. But
yeah, if anything, like, getting a couple shows, West Coast, like, would be dope, so yeah,
yeah,
we'll see. Fingers crossed right now.
that'd be dope. That'd be really cool. Nice. Do you think artists should go independent or go to labels?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an interesting topic. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it just depends on you as an artist. I don't think a lot of people know that it is a loan that you're getting from a label. You're not just making that.
Mm-hmm.
Something I didn't know until a couple years ago.
Oh wow.
So I think that just depends on the artist. I mean, I think anyone would say independent, if you can do it, is just way more worth it and you'll make more money long run.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have any investment money yourself to put up or any investors that are helping you that aren't gonna like take a huge chunk of your stuff, I think like a label's a good route too
Yeah.
because they're gonna put up the money that you can't and they're gonna open a lot of doors for you. But
True.
I think anyone is way better off if you can do it without a label. So
Yeah.
it just depends on your situation. But I mean, for me personally, I'm probably trying to blow up myself, get something going independently, and then have investors to take me to the next level. I would love to be independent, but I mean, it'd be tough to turn down a lot of money.
That's true. It's money, man. It's
But
money.
again, as I said, it's a loan. So although you do get to spend it, you do have to pay it back with what you make. So
It's basically you're burning money, but also you're taking money away from you too. So literally, it's double-edged sword.
yeah, it's this business just still doesn't make sense to me, honestly. I just feel like it could be so much better. But you know,
I feel like it could be a lot better in different ways, but hey, that's why we're starting this new business of people investing and paying you to go tour. That's what's gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think um something's gonna have to change with that. Like something's like gonna have to change soon. I think it's changing every like day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Everything like the music industry is always rapidly changing. Every
Mhm.
single place that you go to, it's changing. Like Nashville, Texas, like everywhere is changing
Mhm.
music. Everywhere you go. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's true.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten, Raleigh, for doing music so far?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think like it wasn't really advice, but I think just seeing producers and artists that are I guess like the advice was like once, like, to not stop working hard, like, regardless of how successful you get, like seeing people that are already successful working still like just as hard as they did when they weren't.
Yeah.
And that's something that I always want to do. So that's like really stuck with me, is seeing like, knowing that like, oh, this producer had all these hits, but they're still making like 2 beats a day, or like, they're still working super hard, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's nice like to smell the flowers a little bit. That's the saying, right?
Yeah.
Smell. I don't know,
That's
but
a
you know what
new
I mean?
one.
Like you hit success, and it's good, take a break, take it in. But like, I just think in something that's creative, you always have to create, and yeah, so
Cool. Okay. If you could talk yourself from a year from now, what would you like to tell him?
talking to myself a year in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Keep pushing. Keep it rolling. Everything's gonna be okay. I don't know.
Everything is awesome. That's what I think right away. I'm like, everything is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess just to like keep going. I mean, I hope that I still have the same. I guess like I was just saying earlier, like I just hope I still have the same passion and fire. I guess I don't know.
Same
Like
drive,
yeah,
basically.
same drive.
Okay. Cool. What would you want the people to know about you, Raleigh? Show yourself out. What do you want them to know right now? They're listening right now.
I mean, I just want them to know about me.
Yeah, about you. Like you as a person, music, just tell them right now. What do you want them to know right now?
I mean, I think I want everyone to know that all my music comes from a genuine place, that I don't make up stuff. It's all music I love. I'm not trying to follow any trends or do anything like that. All my lyrics, I write all my lyrics. They're all from the heart. They're all based off experiences I've had. Yeah, so I just want people to know that all my music comes from a genuine place. I'm not trying to do anything extra. I'm not trying to like, fool anyone. Like this is me, and my music is me. So
cool. Where can everyone find you, Raleigh, on social platforms?
So I'm on all streaming platforms, Rauly, and all social media is not Raleigh, NOTRAULY.
Why not Raleigh on social media? I don't get it. What?
I mean, to be honest with you, Raleigh was taken,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to do like the it's Raleigh or the I don't know. I was just going through options, and not Raleigh just seemed kind of funny and kind of just like different. So I was like, hey, it's not taken. Like, let's roll with it. I think it's like funny though, because they'll be like, oh, so what's your Instagram? I'm like, oh, it's not Raleigh. And they're like, so what is it? And I'm like, no, like, that's my Instagram. Like, it's not Raleigh. So like, that's why I always spell it out. Like, I always have to be like NOTRAULY, because like people are like, what is it? Like, I've gotten that so many times. I'm like, no, that's what it is. Like, or I'll say it's not Raleigh, and then they'll think that it's not Raleigh.
Yeah.
Like they'll think that.
Okay, they'll actually think it's not Raleigh. Okay.
Yeah, it's so confusing. But yeah, to be honest with you, I'm just
You're just running with it
and different. So I was like, yeah,
works. It works. Cool. Nice.